NCTV45 Newcastle, The Train.
The Gathering Banquet Center, an event center located at 2552 Ben Franklin Highway, is the right place for your event. Many buffet dinner packages to choose from, and it makes any event special and elegant. Call 724-652-1149 and let Gatherings serve you.
The Crane Room is a restaurant. The Crane Room is a bar. The Crane Room is a banquet facility. The restaurant will please you time after time with their diverse menu. Ask about their daily specials. See the menu at craneroom.com. The bar gives you an abundance of choices with 35 beers on tap and always changing. Their banquet services are always to perfection. The Crane Room, located at 3009 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-656-1553.
Seasons change, and when that summer wind blows in, Seasons Change is ready for you. Seasons change, and when the fall brings that autumn rain and down come the leaves, Seasons Change is ready for you. In the winter, when the wind blows and the snow, Seasons Change is ready for you. And then it's spring, and things will bloom, and Seasons Change is ready for you. It's Seasons Change, beautiful shop, right in the Majestic. 134 North Street and 139 Fall Street. Seasons change.
Get to Dad's Bar before the rooster crows. Yes, it's Tony's Lounge, complete with a great bar, pool, yes, jukebox, and a great seating area that is unbelievable. It'll make you hungry, and a wide selection to choose from, including wings. Yes, specials too. Don't monkey around. Get to Tony's Lounge. Good afternoon, Newcastle, and welcome to Newswatch Midday. And a lot of information for you to cover today. And let's get to weather. Sunny skies outside. That's not going to last forever. Enjoy it while you can. 52 degrees. Now, I want to get to the things that I've uncovered just recently. Small business owners. Very important. If you filled out an economic disaster loan, it's EIDL. When we approach those folks, what we have learned is that it takes 4 to 5 weeks. So for you to, you're going to fill out the application if you did so online. Then, after the application's filled out, you'll get an email that says, and this is a federal program, that's why there's no flag up there. It says that, okay, you filled out, we'll get to you, and they give you an application number. We've reached out to SBA, to which we learned it's
potentially 4 weeks from the date. So I'm guessing not if you filled it out the first week that these were out. This was the 29th that they approved it. And there's 31 days in March. Okay. With that being said, the 30th was the first week. This week, next week, before you can hear anything. Now, at 2 o'clock, we'll look to provide you with an update from the Secretary of Health, and she's going to talk about Philadelphia. I'm just saying, listen, when you've only got 1%, okay, you know, it makes absolutely no sense what they're spewing, so I cut to the chase. Some may like it, some may not. At 12:30, the Lieutenant Governor is going to be on, and he is going to talk about a task force and it's not worth carrying because the disparity he's talking about just doesn't exist. Now, as we continue on with Newswatch, we're looking at the Hoyt. Go to their website. They have some cultural things on there that might help you pass some time. South Dakota has flattened the curve without shutting down. Okay, just a note. And that special was on Fox, and amazing. So, as we continue on with Newswatch, this in from the state. 885 positives. The number has decreased. 42,050 is the all-time number. Now, with that, as we go to the map, and they changed the map, folks. And here is your map. I will work the zip code side on this side. 63, okay, in Lawrence County. Now, as we talked before, okay, and I am definitely here to remind you, if you take Lawrence County and head north, that is not even 1%. 65 in Mercer, Crawford 19, Venango 7, Erie, and they've upped it to 81. As you look at Clarion County, 22 positives. And it's interesting because Clarion County, which is, if you see Butler, Clarion County is right northeast of Butler. And the situation is this. They're almost the same color. They made the whole map red because they didn't want the distinctions
Okay, and I think it's important to note everything that you've seen, because this is very, very important as you kind of go forward here. So less than 1%, and if you take the 45, now we're one day in, so I have to get the 13th number, okay, and that's got to come off the 63 as who was sick, who wasn't, who's gotten better, because in 2 weeks you get better. My good friend Mike Kelly and my friend Sean will want to know this. He was a lineman at Notre Dame. Just saying. But he had COVID, and it's a 2-week stint. So just so you know, they took away their colored map. They took away all those little things that were helpful and did it this way. Now, as we continue on with Newswatch, during Mike Kelly's town hall meeting that took place on Friday at 4 o'clock, he told us about, and Governor Wolf, in fairness, he also told us about the unemployment compensation situation. It wasn't built to handle what they had to handle. We haven't seen the likes of this unemployment numbers since probably the Great Depression, 1929. That being said, they updated their system. With updating their system, they're looking at possibly this week, next week, to get those things out. As I talked to SBA, which is different than UC, they said they're printing thousands upon hundreds of thousands of checks a day, trying to get everything out. Now, this in, and the U.S. Army Medical Task Force has joined the battle against COVID-19 in Pennsylvania. The Department of Military and Veteran Affairs and the Department of State recently announced that the U.S. Army Reserve's task force of 85 specialists has arrived in Pennsylvania to assist civilian healthcare professionals with the care of coronavirus patients. They will be deployed wherever they are needed, and you can bet your bippy that's going to be in Philadelphia. And listen, they need the help. I'm not. The Department of Community and Economic Affairs, Department of Community and Economic Development, Secretary Dennis Devon announced that Pennsylvania's Industrial Development Authority and Pennsylvania's Minority Business Development Authority. The bottom line is borrowers with payments due in April, May, and June are deferred with the PIDA. With the PMBDA, their payments due April, May, and June including principal and associated fees, are deferred. CFA, except for Penworks loans, the payments April, May, and June, including principal and interest and any associated fees, are deferred. So contact your lender. They've been very good about it. So we're going to continue on with Newswatch, and I didn't want to follow what's going on very carefully in this pandemic situation, because it is very, very important that you know. The Department of Labor and Industry today will have an unemployment workers' compensation update. This will be at 1 o'clock. And I will, this is a media only event, but I will make sure that we get to that and get your inputs and concerns. Melanie Jones, Teresa Shaftig, and Mary Rose de Blasio, thank you for following NCTV45. And Dottie Searfoss, also thank you. It's a great pleasure to be able to bring you information and news that you totally need. Now, we're going to continue on with Newswatch. We've got quite a round here. And matter of fact, I'm going to get to a couple more things. Pennsylvania is now accepting applications for unemployment assistance, and this is part of the Department of Labor and Industry. So if you were an independent contractor, okay, and you were self-employed, they are right on top of that, and that's what the 1 o'clock meeting is about. So I will get you information on that. If you have a business, small business, bigger business, it doesn't matter. I'll get you as much information as I can to be able to pass it along to you. Before, if you were self-employed, you couldn't collect. When we come back, we're going to talk about the Gaming Control Board and the second round of funding that is going out. Now, don't start going far away, as I have to straighten my desk. I noticed we were a little seasick there. Don't start going away. We have highlights that we're going to show you, and I'm going to zip through it. This is so I can get a glass of water and come back. Hopefully you're enjoying your coffee, your lunch. I just had lasagna for lunch before we came on, and it was absolutely spectacular. Cooking and Castle's working on a show for later on too. A little Italian sausage and potatoes. Can't beat it. Now let's go to the Cedar Sports Corner. Congratulations, Newcastle guys, as another Newcastle player, Geno Stone, going to the Ravens in the NFL. So, Geno, congratulations. Great person, great guy. We wish you all the best. Now, we'll be right back after this sports.
The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call the Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle. 724-658-9543. That's 724-658-9543.
And puts them in screen position, all resting on 5. Canes can pick up the first down by being green. It's 3rd down. Inside handoff. This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535.
This program sponsored by Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company. Brian Ches, owner. Call 724-498-4760. Brian would be glad to visit you.
Peppers, mouth-watering fruit, fine dressings, apples, meats. This place looks so familiar. Everyone in Newcastle has to know about it. Yes, it reminds you of when you were growing up, right in downtown Newcastle. Look at those fine lunch meats and ethnic foods. Yes, it's Joseph's.
Welcome back, and in Newcastle, 52 degrees. This is NCTV45, available anytime on your time. Gaming Control Board's April 29th public meeting will be held with public access through audio links. Go to gamingcontrolboard.pa.gov and you'll be able to hear it. That's on the 29th, which is Wednesday. And they've marveled that since the pandemic started, they've lost 52% of their revenue. Geez, go figure. Wolf administration has announced the second round of funding. And you know, this is kind of interesting since the first round of funding didn't make it out. Okay, Dennis Devon said that 160 companies in 43 counties have received $13.5 million in funding during the second round of the COVID-19 Working Capital Access Program. Funds were awarded under the program to restaurants, wellness centers, wineries, breweries, consulting firms, and salons and spas. I don't think they get it. Okay? All these businesses are connected. It just the Wolf administration elaborates on the data for reopening, and this is I'm having problems with the data. I'm not trying to get on the man, but the mask thing, it was said that this isn't an airborne illness. So why the masks? Okay, that's the first part. Enough testing available for individuals with symptoms and targeted the populations that have problems. Got that. Robust case investigation. Why put robust? Okay, I don't know. Case investigation. Okay. Tracing infrastructure in place to facilitate early identification of cluster outbreaks and identification of areas high risk settings. Okay, so that's a very big positive as he's looking at this for trying to get us open. I don't know that it's all that robust or science driven. Let's take a look at weather. Right now, 52 degrees, wind chill 49, humidity 50%, wind northwest at 8, gusting to 18, barometric pressure 30.16, dew point 34, and visibility 10 miles. If you're wondering about barometric pressure, that's the amount of moisture that the atmosphere can hold. Now with that, here is your radar. All clear. And we'll definitely take that as we head into NCTV45's weather. We'll be right back.
BSB. Big Shot Bobs are the wings for me. 50 flavors, make it right, you see. BSB has sandwiches you have to try. Stop in and you'll know why. Every day of the week you see. Call or stop in to BSB. Big Shot Bobs will be your favorite place, just like me.
Easy Clean Car and Van Wash, where your clean wash is our goal. Rainy, wet low of 39. How is your Monday looking? Well, that's the rain moving out of the area. And here's the national picture as you see clear skies back behind everything, that cloud cover. So how does that set up your Monday and your week if you're fortunate or going out about, go to work? Here you go. Last night, cloudy, rainy, 39. Your Monday, and this is a welcome relief, mostly sunny, high of 58. We'll take it. Winds will be from the northwest and dry things out. Monday night, partly cloudy, low 41. As you get to Tuesday, now you get up, mostly cloudy, 62. There is a chance of showers. That'll build in later in the day. As you transition to Tuesday night, mostly cloudy, 50. with a 60% chance of rain. Getting to the middle of the week, Wednesday, high of 66, 90% chance of rain. Wednesday night, low of 50, 90% chance of rain. Thursday, high of 59, 90% chance of rain. Thursday night, mostly cloudy, 44. Chance of rain drops to 50%. When you get up on Friday, it'll be wet, cloudy, and there is that chance of rain. But as the day goes on, out comes the sunshine, and we'll get up to 59. Now, Friday night, partly cloudy, a low of 45. And then your Saturday, sunshine with a high of 68. So we've got some rain to get through. Basically from Tuesday night, stretching through, and I'm going to even go as far as saying Tuesday afternoon, stretching through Thursday, that middle of the week. A little damp, soggy, and definitely wet. Now, this is why.
Stand.
Be right back.
Tuscany Square Restaurant, 3470 Wilmington Road, where old world charm meets today's modern conveniences. You'll enjoy their spacious, comfortable seating, their fresh ingredients that go into making every dish, whether it's pizza or that just right entree. Tuscany Square Restaurant, they're here to serve you. Call 724-654-3065. Simple elegance in a majestic setting. Yes, right here in downtown Newcastle, minutes away from shopping, seconds from a gas station, and let's not forget pastries, a restaurant, and oh yes, the schools. The majestic for that majestic lifestyle. Right in the greatest castle, Newcastle. Come by and take a look.
Hear ye, this is your old buddy Ben, speaking for Ben Franklin's Tap Room, Grill, and Bottle Shop for the best ribs and sandwiches and dinners and much, much more. It's Ben Franklin's Tap Room, Grill, and Bottle Shop. Food, beverages, this is a place you want to try, and it's right close by. Hope to see you. Newswatch back, and here we go. The Wolf administration, second round of funding, and they're working on getting that out. So, you know, I have the ability to see some updated weather forecasts. And unfortunately, this not a good go for us coming up over the next couple days. So I have to give you this heads up, as the weather definitely is going to get a little nasty with the rain. The PUC has announced, okay, and I want to, they're offering storm tips and Wow, you can hardly see what that is. So I'll put it out this way. This is storm safety tips, and I'm just going to give you some of them. Call your utility hotline. Do not assume that they already know that there's a problem. Do not touch or approach fallen lines. Stay away from objects or puddles connected with the downed power lines. Do not remove trees from the power lines. Pre-charge cell phones, okay, or a portable cell phone charger so that your cell phone's charged in case there's no power. And do not call 911. I believe 511 is the number you're supposed to call. Now, be aware of the gas too, and we'll read that to you as we go on in our next Newswatch. So those things, very important as we enter into this time, and there's a lot of rain, and that rain, it could really make havoc. So we're going to hear from these sponsors. We'll be back with a wrap-up after this.
There's more than meets the eye. Gotta give them a Newcastle a try. They're a small town for living. Look around.
Special thanks going out to Town Mall Pizza for sponsorship of this program, located in the Cascade Galleria, Newcastle.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
Television station. Today's programming is brought to you by NCTV45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station. Well, we're back, and as we continue on with Newswatch, if you like community television, then right there is where you got to go. Don't be afraid to make a donation to keep community television on the air here in Newcastle. Whether it's $1, $5, whatever it is, it's greatly appreciated. It helps to improve programming and make your day just a little bit brighter. Now, make sure that you tell a friend and have a friend tell a friend about NCTV45. They'll be glad you did. And when they say, I don't watch a lot of TV,
You tell them that NCTV45 is available anytime on your time. Yes, train that runs on your schedule. That's NCTV45 right here in Lawrence County. Now, don't stop believing, and make sure that you get that second glass of lemonade, iced tea, whatever it may be, and have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence. Well, have a great day, everybody, and we'll see you again real soon.
She took the midnight train going anywhere. Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. He took the midnight